Alright, what is up, you guys? It's the Sandman, back at it again. We're going to one of my favorite bands of all time on their Unplugged set, their iconic MTV Unplugged set, man, Alice in Chains. I actually don't think I've heard this song, Brother, the studio version at all, actually. You know what? I didn't know they had a song called Brother. It's on the Unplugged set, so let's listen to it, man. I saw some of the background of the song, really captivating stuff because I also found out that Jerry wrote Rooster as well about his father's Vietnam vet. And this one was about his brother as well. So he had kind of a rough childhood growing up, divorce and stuff like that. And this was kind of like him reaching out to his younger sibling, man. So me having a younger sibling as well, I'm very curious to see what this song's about, naturally. So let's go. Oh, already very exotic sounding chords. Very ethereal sound. Man, I loved how in some of the things in this set. I love Jerry's like looks towards his band when they just absolutely sync up perfectly, and this is one of those moments. He's like, yeah, I love looking at that, man. Especially because knowing that he wrote the song, he's probably like, yeah, y'all are the perfect people to be on stage with me right now. I mean, we're just firing on all cylinders, man. It's really beautiful stuff. Um, Man, I wonder what album this was on. It's crazy I don't know this song. Because right away, imagine the intro on electric guitar with those notes, those lead notes. Ooh, eerie stuff. Really cool, really cool. But yeah, let's go. I love this change, total vibe change. That dominant chord, that A7, right? Oof. I like how I like the roles they each play in their harmony, man. I like that Jerry's like the he's like the skeleton, and then Layne is just that sweet seasoning on it. You know what I mean? Like, which gives you that taste. That's what gives you the taste. But you need the right cook. You need the right, the right meat, the right, whatever. I don't know why I'm thinking about cooking, but that's what it is, man. The way he stops his vibrato and stops his singing. It's perfect. Oh wait, like he stops at the perfect time, right? Perfect time. And I also like, in songwriting sense, like you got the that A7 and that little slidey, ethereal, um, little progression in the verse, right? But then the chorus just switches up. The whole song just switches up really beautifully. And then there's one chord, right? It goes like the F, A7, F, and then there's that G chord where it's just Jerry that sings and Layne takes a back step for a little bit. That's a really cool songwriting effect. And I'm wondering what the time of the Thorns, the lead, like, okay, I don't know if he's reflecting on a certain memory he has with his brother or just a metaphor for something. I'm curious to see what that means, because it sounds very very profound, but yeah, here we go. Here's the chorus. F, A7, F, G. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Wow. For some reason, that is one of the best acoustic solos I've heard. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. He played that with a lot of swag, man. Ooh, there's some really nice bluesiness. I love that last lick. I love that last lick too. There's some really tasty stuff here. I'm sorry, I gotta play that back. I never thought I'd be replaying a solo in an acoustic set, but here we go. I mean, that was worth it. Well done, Jerry. That was crazy. The vibrato, listen to that. I don't know. I think he outlined. I think everything from like the sound, that dominant sound. I think the background chords was over like the chorus chords by the sounds of it. But the way he wrote it, right? It wasn't the most extravagant playing and most like, oh my God, blow your socks off, right? But he outlined those chords so beautifully. So it was very moody. He had those little other notes, right? He's got the regular pentatonic blues notes, but he used his some of the bends he does. He'd bend like a certain note in the scale, and he'd come down back to like those main pentatonic, like one of those 5 pentatonic notes, and then of course like the timing of the bends and releases was really cool there, and yeah, he played all around that progression very nicely. So it just shows what you can do, man. You don't have to be the most crazy, blow your socks off acoustic player or anything, or a guitar player in general. As long as you know how to write over progression, you can write a kick-ass solo. So that was really great stuff. Yes. So don't you run away like you used to do. How good does that acoustic bass sound? Yeah, that is a very unique song. Very unique song. I don't think I've heard a song quite like that. Just with that A7 dom, that's that really making use of that center. It's very cool. Very cool how they did that. Like it had this exotic, very moody feel. Like it was so interesting to me. So I really, really enjoyed that. Let me take a look at some of these lyrics, man, because frozen in the place I hide, not afraid to paint my sky with some who say I've lost my mind. Brother, try and hope to find. Okay. Let's see here. Divorced family, little brother, sister, in the middle, blah, blah, blah. I see. So at the end there, when it says pictures in a box at home, yellowing and green with mold, so I can barely see your face. Wonder how that color tastes. Yellowing, yeah. Wonder how the color tastes. Like his brother's kind of decaying, like right. The relationship's kind of falling apart. So this song, like Jerry described, like a bridge back to his brother. Roses in a vase of white, bloodied by thorns beside the leaf that fall because my hand is pulling them as hard as I can. Yeah, really cool imagery here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into these lyrics some more because I know that pain, so don't run away like you used to do, right? So he also kind of talks about like older brother, younger brother dynamics, always very interesting, right? Like especially growing up, you kind of pick on them, you kind of show them some tough love a bit. You love them, right? You defend them and care for them deep down, but you do kind of sometimes you're older brother, younger brother, right? So you kind of be like kind of a douchebag and punk them and stuff. So I think maybe things end a little bit sour. Maybe his little brother has a little bit of sour taste in his mouth, or Jerry himself has that taste about himself and how he treated him throughout childhood. So he's kind of like, he's still there to show him the way, right? He's still kind of there, and that he still loves him, and that he still remembers him. So I think that's kind of what I get from the song. But really nice dynamic. That acoustic bass sounds brilliant. I like the acoustic sets too. You got the 2 acoustic guitars, but you also have like that little clinky drum, like the drums, but there's also this like, I'm gonna hear for it in the back because I like that percussion. Okay, so it is part of the drum kit. So I thought there was like some other guy doing that, but I like this drum sound a lot. You hear the jangle each time he hits the drum. There's that jangle too. I think I forgot to catch on to point that out. And then in the chorus, the drums are more standard. Okay, so the chorus, the drums are like kind of standard drums. Standard snare and everything. Okay, let's see the verse now. Okay, whoops. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, a little like that little kind of like bongos, but not really. The sound's different, right? Like you hear the chorus, you hear, then he goes back to that normal drums, kind of like a rock, like more of a rock feel, and now it's like that very ambient drums. Ah, that's very cool how they did that. Very, very cool. I never really noticed that ever. The little details, man, really cool. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I mean, you think about all of the attention to detail these guys put in their craft. It's just awesome to see that, especially on these acoustic sets. There's a lot of sounds going on. Like you do have to get it right. It's not just one guy and a guitar. It's a whole band mic'd up and everything. So it takes, yeah. So it's awesome how all these grunge bands, it turned out. Every acoustic set had its own character, and these guys sound so polished. It sounds really great. Fantastic, fantastic, man. Great song too. I'm really eager to hear the original. So yeah, brother, Alice in Chains, well done. Love the vibe. Love the vibe. The Sandman checking out. Peace.